All right, you guys, don't hate me for this. I'm disappointed. I've definitely held back, but I have something else for you because I've talked quite a bit about my off-market strategy in the calling aspect, but I haven't gone into the email side of things. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned because I'll give you access to my $1 million email script. So primarily what you want to have in your script that you use is to make it more value based. And what I mean by that, which is a common mistake so many people make, is they keep following up with the same messaging to the seller or the owner is, now you're interested in selling your property. 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 You know how annoying that sounds, me saying that many times? That's exactly how it is on the other side. So it's good to take different angles and see how you can offer value to that individual and say, hey, I know that you are looking for someone to help repave your parking lot. Here's someone to consider. Or I know someone just actually had this happen, someone drove their car into one of his buildings, and I simply followed up with them with someone who did masonry because it was a brick building. So being value based in your follow-up, and that, I will tell you, this alone will put you far ahead than anyone else. So take down these notes, go to Nuggets. All right, and you've got to have some form of a pattern interrupt within your sequence that you do have. And because people get bombarded with so many different messaging, they're distracted. They're on TikTok looking at influencers or maybe Instagram stories. Attention spans are very short. So you just have to have these in consideration. You're just not competing with other buyers, you're actually competing with other media that's out there. And one of my go-tos that I have in my actual script is I will tell someone that, hey, haven't heard from you a while, which tells me 3 different things, is that you're being chased by T-Rex, you're just not interested, and I forget what the third thing is, but it's one of those that just pattern interrupts someone because they're just not used to something like that. And usually I'll get a laugh out loud. I'm still getting chased by the T-Rex or whatever the case may be. And then as an example, and this is another creative way to follow up, I had a good friend who would send a potato to prospects. Yes, you guys, I said a potato, and he got a really good response rate. And one of his prospects called him and said that, Steve, did you just send me a potato? And he's like, yeah, I did send you a potato, but now that I've got you on the phone, because you're just looking to stay top of mind. That's the key thing you want to do through this, is stay top of mind. Even with this script I'm going to give to you, is you still have to be creative and use different channels. And for those of you who have made it this far, go ahead and comment below in parentheses script, and we'll go ahead and give you access to that, is that you have to use other channels. And I'll give you an example. Is I kept calling this one individual owner over the course of 1.5 years, as well as email, and I'm pretty sure I just didn't have the right contact, but finally I was able to get in touch with their daughter on Facebook. I slid into the DM, kept it strictly professional, you guys, but later may just follow up on that, and was able to get their direct cell phone, texted them, got a response within that first hour. So you've got some people who do better on text, some people who do better on social media, some people who do better on email. So that's why it's optimal to use all these different channels. And what I've learned, shout out to GC, Grant Cardone, is that creativity follows commitment. When you're committed enough, you will find a way. So that's what I have for you all. As mentioned, I appreciate you all so much. Keep being awesome, going out there and making things happen, and just realize that there's things out there that are within our control, and there's things out of our control. And the things that we can control is how we react to the things that are out of our control. That's just one of the recent takeaways I've gotten from philosophy that I've just taken on. So thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button as well as subscribe. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.